Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm your guy, I am the guy, I am that guy, and today we're bringing back album reviews, and we're going to be starting the PowerPoint album review era of the channel with Fishmonger by Underscores, which is a modern masterpiece, to say the least. But before we get started, I want to go through brief history on Underscores. Underscores is an electronic musician from California. He's like, he has something to do with Six Impala, I'm pretty sure is the band or style name. I don't know who they are very well. They're not very popular. Not as popular as Underscores. Underscores himself isn't that popular. But he got his start on SoundCloud with a handful of EPs, and this year he released his debut masterpiece with Fishmonger. Well, let's get into the track breakdown. Track 1 70%, which is insane. It breaks like, I don't even know where to begin talking about this song because it sounds insane. Like the ideas here with the punk energy and hyperpop sound blended together sounds so well. It goes way further than I thought could ever be done well, especially with the weird combination of genres such as punk and hyperpop. But it goes so well together, and they're combined with such wonderful ideas. I also like the lyrics on this track specifically. I like the lyrics of the entire album, but this album in specific. Especially since of how fast and how fast and demented they sound. It just sounds like he's losing his mind the more he goes, and it's brought to the forefront in such a wonderful way, and it's done incredibly. This is an incredible opener, and it really pushes you right into the face of the album. It gets you ready for it. This album is gonna do some things that you never thought ever. Things that bend the surface of music. Shit. Sorry. Track 2, Secondhand Embarrassment. It sounds so pretty. It sounds so good. The lyrics aren't really much to write home about. They're cool ideas, but they're hard to take things out of. But the ideas here are pretty great. I wouldn't say generic, but not as ambitious as the rest of the ideas in this project are. It definitely sounds not more watered down, but because it doesn't sound really watered down, but because it still sounds incredible. It just doesn't sound as far maybe as I'd willing for it to go, but it still goes pretty far for what it is. It's still an amazing single, and it sounds very pretty and very bouncy and just like hyperpop. But besides that, that's really all I have to say about Secondhand Embarrassment. Track 3, Bozo, Bozo, Bozo. This is an incredibly unique song. With all kinds of ideas sprinkled everywhere throughout it. It's so good. This album is so hard to talk about because there's it's so far ahead that you have no words for it ever. Some of the things especially this song, just there's elements of R&B and hip hop in it too. I like the lyrics a lot, but I can't really explain them. I just know I like them, and they tell a well story, I guess, about a bozo. The explosion is a little gimmicky. Well, it's a little gimmicky, but not as gimmicky as you might think. As for the next track, though, Ghost Field Trip. The explosion in this song is a gimmick. It's still a great song, and the vocals sound. I really like the vocals here. They're not like as nearly as produced as they are in the other songs, but like the chorus is probably the worst part of the entire album on this song. It just sounds like such a it sounds like such a gimmick. Like the lyrics are cool with the "Hey, I think I'm full of it" and stuff like that. Which I think this song is like about someone like a drama queen. I don't know how to explain what this song's about, but that's what I get from it. And it just sounds like the person in the song's fed up with them. And there's the gimmick that you just heard. It just sounds out of place for the song. I don't dislike it, but I do wish it wasn't as explosive. I don't think the explosions fit well with the song, but it is a very pretty track and it's still a great cut. It has flaws. Track 5, Where Did You Fall? This song is really sweet. The lyrics aren't as sweet, but it sounds sweet. Like, just listen to the album. I don't even have words for this song because it just sounds so incredible. The ideas that it has with like the glitching out, with a lot of the stuff here is like glitch pop though, which is like, it's hard to categorize this album as a genre because it goes through so many different ideas which come from so many different genres. There's elements of hyperpop, there's elements of punk, there's elements of glitch pop, there's elements of electronic, there's elements of like even like normal pop, there's elements of even like some elements of rock. It goes everywhere. That's all I have to say about this. Lyrics are pretty sad though. Now we get into this song. Oh my god, this is one of the songs of the year, dude. There isn't a single part of this song that I say was done wrongly. Everything from the start to finish is pure perfection. Every idea that was presented to me, I was blown away by. There's nothing wrong with this song in my opinion. It's incredible. It's an amazing single. It is. Oh wow, I think it's Underscore's best song, and it goes hard. It was really the moment when I knew this album was something special. Yeah, it broke me when I first listened to it. It sounds like it's like a hyperpop song with like such like elements of incredible genres just everywhere, and it's such a high energy song, and it just goes so hard the whole time. It is amazing. Enough said. Your favorite sidekick. The distortion of this is incredible, but besides that, there isn't much else to say about the song. It's still a great song, but for everything else that's on here, it feels a little generic in comparison. Like it's still amazing, and it's definitely not a skip, but at the same time, you do wish that the song would go a little further than it goes. It has cool ideas, but I feel like most of the ideas here are recycled from previous songs, like the R&B influences. It is a feature, but and the feature does sound pretty good on here though. But besides that, everything else here is kind of generic for Underscore standards. It's still a great cut, but it could be better. Dryland 2001. Rest of the song, suffers from a similar flaw with your favorite sidekick, where you feel like he can go further than he did, and he's proven that he has gone further. It's still great, but you still wish that it could go a little further. And the build up to the like 4.5 or so minute outro is worth it, in my opinion. Because that 4.5 minute outro is wonderful, even though it's like a repeated chord. It's a great chord. Like, to put it bluntly, dude, I'm tripping with my words. It's hard to talk about something that you like this much. It is hard to talk about something that blew you away. But that's like all I have to say about this song. It's great, but not even but. It's just great. I have some problems with it, but it's still amazing. The Fish song. This song is such a sweet track, dude. It's so good. Like it just puts me like at peace, dude. There isn't. The lyrics are a little confusing, I will say. It might literally be about a fish, which makes sense because it is the fish song. So it is the fish song. At the end of the day, it is the fish song, and it is a great fish song. It's just another notch in the perfection that this album has come to. The last song, Del Mar County Fair, 2008. As far as closures go, this one isn't insane, but it still sounds great. The chorus is wonderful. The verses, while slow at the beginning, pick up substantially after the first chorus, at least in my opinion. And it's still a very great song. I do low-key wish something a little more ambitious was done with a closer, but for what it is a very pretty track to end out the album on. It does feel like a sort of fade out to the album, but at that point I don't even think it's a really bad decision, because the only song that was really super like high energy was 70%, and I feel like a high energy song to close out the album wouldn't have done it very well. I do wish something a little more experimental was done here, like with the rest of the songs, but it is still a very pretty track. And that's all I would say about Fishmonger underscores. It is a modern masterpiece in my opinion, and it's a pretty big candidate for album of the year for me. I'm gonna say it is an amazing album that every hyperpop lover should at least give a listen. If you like 100 gex, give this a listen. If you like just electropop, bubblegum bass, listen to this. It's great. That's all I have for you. Thank you for watching the PowerPoint presentation. Strong 9 2 of 10. Incredible. A modern masterpiece. I feel like I'm just repeating words, but that is how I feel about this album. It is a modern masterpiece. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, comment for more. All that fun stuff. I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.